I work night shift at a rural post office, and I can't blink after midnight. Have you ever been handed a piece of paper that felt heavier than lead, like it carried the weight of your own doom? Or been told to follow rules so bizarre, so downright bone-chilling, that you started questioning whether you were awake or trapped in some fevered nightmare? I have, and I swear on everything I hold dear, I wish I never had. My name's Tommy, a plain, forgettable man in a plain, forgettable life. 38 years on this earth, and nothing much to show for it except a mailman's uniform, a pair of scuffed boots, and the silence that comes from being single in a small town. No kids, no wife, no wild stories to tell, or at least, not until that night. See, I work the graveyard shift at a creaky little post office in Mill Creek, a place so small, even the stray dogs know everyone's business. Population hovers at 2,000. On a good day, if you count the drifters and the dearly departed resting up on the hill. It's the kind of town where nothing happens. At least, nothing that folks are willing to talk about. But let me tell you, there was one night that cracked open the quiet like a coffin lid. The night I learned the rules weren't just some oddball tradition. They were a lifeline. A set of commandments carved out to keep death, and worse, at bay. It all began at exactly 10:03 p.m. on a Thursday evening that smelled of rain and regret. I remember the time clear as day because I was punching in at the old brass clock on the wall, the one that ticks too loud in the silence. That's when Marvin, old Marvin, who'd manned that shift longer than I've been alive, handed me an envelope so yellowed and brittle it looked like it might crumble to dust right there in my hand. His face? I'll never forget it. Pale as chalk, eyes hollow, like he'd already seen what was coming for me. "You sure you want to take over the night shift, son?" His voice cracked like dry timber. I tried to muster a smile, though my gut twisted up like barbed wire. "Yeah," I said, forcing the words out. "I like the quiet." But Marvin didn't smile back, not even a flicker of one. Instead, with hands that trembled just enough for me to notice, he pressed the envelope into my palm. "Then you'd best read this. Every last word. And don't you dare cut corners, boy. Not a single one." The envelope felt cold, somehow, like it had been waiting in a grave. I opened it, heart thudding in my chest like a drum at a funeral. Inside was a single sheet of paper, yellowed and cracked at the edges. The list was typed in all caps, the ink faded but legible. And what it said, well, it read more like a survival manual than anything to do with mail. Rules for the night shift. Mill Creek Postal Station. 1. Clock in exactly at 10:03 p.m. Not a minute earlier, not a minute later. 2. Lock the front door behind you. Check it twice. 3. At 11:11 p.m., place a glass of milk on the front counter. Do not drink it. 4. The red mailbox outside is for them. Do not touch it. 5. If you hear scratching from P.O. Box 121, ignore it. Do not open it. 6. Between 12 o'clock a.m. and 12:15 a.m., do not blink for more than 3 seconds. 7. At 1 o'clock a.m., you'll hear a knock at the back door. Do not open it. 8. If a letter arrives addressed to someone who doesn't exist, burn it. 9. Lights will flicker at 2:22 a.m. That's normal. Don't panic. 10. Never, ever fall asleep.